And there are reports coming out from all of these cities that have been impacted in the States by ICE raids, for example, Chicago, where people are saying that now people are willing to work for almost half the amount of money that they used to get, which was already incredibly crappy wages, right? So now when they are working, they're working for even less money. And so it also reveals the myth of supply and demand, right? And the assumption would be that if immigrant workers are being deported, then somehow the wages would go up, right? That's what American workers were promised under this like ethno-nationalist idea, is if we get rid of immigrant workers, your wages will go up. But that is not what we are seeing, because that is not actually how capitalism works. What we see is that the violence enacted by the state actually makes it such that capitalism can continue to exploit people and in fact exploit them further. And that is also what Canada relies on, is that same logic of creating fear and deportability in order to make people much more vulnerable to capital and to bosses and to employers and to state interests. We will never quite hit a point where Canada will stop deporting people because it thinks it needs them for labor. In general, that will continue to be the cornerstone of how Canada manages its need for cheapened labor, by treating it like a tap, right? Like turn it on when we need it, turn it off when we don't need it, and adjust accordingly. That's basically what Canada does.